MichaelAWheeler, The Art of Negotiation, How to Improvise Agreement in a Chaotic World. Enter the world of The Art of Negotiation, How to Improvise Agreement in a Chaotic World by MichaelAWheeler and discover effective strategies to maneuver through challenging negotiations. This book teaches you the value of having a game plan while also staying flexible and creative, fostering a perfect balance of foresight and adaptability. Like jazz musicians, negotiators must learn to improvise by listening, adapting, and influencing others as they navigate through an unpredictable landscape. This summary will provide you with valuable lessons on how to stay emotionally strong, think like an actor, develop experience and foresight, make a lasting impression, and close deals successfully.
The power of mapping out negotiation goals. Successful negotiations require more than just knowing your worth. A map that identifies stretch goals and baselines is key to achieving a favorable outcome. Established baselines create a framework for acceptable outcomes and provide fallback options when negotiations do not go as planned. Confidence in your strategic approach is key to negotiating effectively. The 1930s tale of a military patrol unit's successful navigation with an irrelevant map highlights the significance of confidence in a structured plan. Master the art of negotiation. Negotiation is not just about being persuasive, it is also about knowing when and where to negotiate. The key to successful negotiation is thorough preparation and flexibility. To ensure that you are negotiating at the right time, you need to assess whether the time is ripe for the deal you want to make. You should focus your efforts on deals that have a good chance of success. Finally, don't forget to be creative and flexible during negotiations, as there may be opportunities that you did not yet consider. Mastering emotional control in negotiations. Professional negotiators must be emotionally in control, embodying several dual characteristics such as being calm and alert, patient and proactive, practical, and creative. Identifying triggers that cause negative emotions and avoiding them, not falling into autopilot, and paying attention to verbal and nonverbal cues are some ways to stay emotionally strong. This summary is just the beginning of succeeding in negotiations, and the book delves into more on how to handle unexpected situations. Become an improviser. Improvisation is the key to successful negotiations. To become a good improviser, think like an actor or a jazz musician. Improvisers never say no, they work with what they're given, and stay relaxed under pressure. The same goes for negotiations. Instead of finding the perfect answer, approach negotiations as an improvising actor, listen carefully and influence others by paying close attention to subtle cues. The connection between chess and negotiation. Success in chess and negotiation requires experience, foresight, and improvisation. A psychological experiment revealed that, for chess, experience and knowledge help in recreating a board from a game experienced before. Similarly, in negotiation, experience helps interpret the other side's moves. Although, experience can be supplemented by reading books or observing others during negotiations. Chess masters are unable to anticipate all possible moves and thus focus on the most advantageous lines of play. Similarly, in negotiation, one must consider options that offer the most benefits and best odds of agreement. The ability to improvise is crucial in both chess and negotiation, as tactical moves can be seen through. Making a lasting first impression. First impressions play a vital role in negotiations. This summary emphasizes the importance of using language that shows a shared interest, having a confident and positive posture, and accepting or rejecting offers wisely. The yes-no-yes approach will be helpful in situations where you need to reject an offer but want to keep the deal on the table. This approach allows you to stay true to your wishes while still conceding to the other person's interests. The art of creative negotiation. Negotiations often reach an impasse, but what sets successful negotiators apart is their ability to think out of the box. In The Art of Creative Negotiation, the author emphasizes the significance of creativity in negotiations. Drawing examples from FDR's biography, the author notes how a willingness to think beyond the conventional helped turn a 1,400-page manuscript into a 2-book success story. The author also highlights the importance of seeking an outsider's perspective and looking beyond financial terms. By offering security in place of money, creative negotiators can ensure that both sides benefit and avoid the zero-sum game. Creativity is not just a cliché but an indispensable tool in negotiations. Closing the deal. Being honest, emphasizing loss, and keeping it simple are essential to closing a successful business deal. In the world of business, negotiations play a significant role. However, all the hard work done before the negotiation is worthless if the deal can't be closed. To persuade a negotiation partner to say yes, being honest and polite is essential. Developing a bond of trust transforms into repeated business, making it imperative to be genuine in all negotiations. It's important to remember that niceties alone will not close the deal. 2 rules can support closing the deal during any negotiation. First, emphasizing loss is essential as people are more likely to agree if the focus is on what they might lose rather than what they might gain. In other words, highlighting the negative consequences of not taking action can persuade the negotiation partner to agree. Secondly, keeping it simple is important. Too many options lead to indecisiveness. Less is more, and providing only the few options deemed crucial for success is the essential rule to follow. In conclusion, when negotiating, honesty is vital as it builds trust between both parties. Emphasizing loss is important as it forces the negotiation partner to consider the negative consequences of inaction. Lastly, keeping it simple is key as too many options can lead to indecisiveness. Remembering and applying these rules will improve your chances of closing a successful deal. Negotiating with ethics. Negotiation is a complicated process that requires honesty and integrity. To negotiate effectively, both buyers and sellers need to communicate their intentions clearly. As a buyer, asking specific questions about the item can offer some insight into the negotiation process. As a seller, disclosing information about the item and the circumstances surrounding the sale is crucial, as it can impact how buyers perceive the transaction. However, it's essential to keep things in perspective and treat others the way you would want to be treated. In the end, the decision of how to handle the ethics of negotiation is up to you.
In conclusion, The Art of Negotiation offers essential insights into the intricate dynamics of successful negotiation. The preparation and planning that go into effective negotiating, combined with the ability to improvise and adapt when faced with obstacles, make it an art form in itself. Relying on one's emotions for guidance and learning to maintain a strong mental presence throughout is key to successful navigation. From making a good first impression to closing deals and considering the ethical ramifications of negotiating, the lessons taught in this book are applicable to your everyday life and will greatly enhance your ability to make the most of any negotiation.